Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and I'm wanting to show you the Htvront manual heat press. They sent this to me to do a review on, and I was very excited. As you know, I have the auto press that they sent me last year and I did a review on. I love it, but there are things that one won't do that this one will, and I'm going to show you all the features in just a moment. Now, I was supposed to do an unboxing for them. I apologize that I couldn't do the unboxing because I have a bad back, so I had to have my son-in-law help me a little bit. So I wanted to show you everything that comes with your heat press. You get this manual, and I will show you some close-up photos of the manual, everything in it. It's step-by-step how to set everything up, exactly what to do. Very good manual. It also has photos because you know I'm a visual learner. And then you have this control panel. Now the control panel is in the box. It's like on the top when you open it. This is attached to your heat press. All you have to do is plug it in and it's ready to go. So I've got mine plugged into the wall. I've got it set on a temperature, but we're going to change that in just a moment when we start pressing some things. If you are looking for a heat press that allows you to control the amount of pressure used for your HTV, your vinyl, whatever you are using, this one is the one for you because you can auto adjust the pressure right here with this button. It have light pressure, medium pressure, heavy pressure, whatever you need for your project. And then this swing top, it will swing 180 degrees one way and 180 degrees the other way. You can't swing it all the way around because of this cord, of course. It already has your pressure mat here and everything that you need to be ready to go. This has a 15 by 15 inch surface. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it on just like we're starting new. So just hold that button down, the lights will come on. If you need to set the temperature to a certain degree, and I need to set mine to 385 because, go the right way, Edith, because I'm gonna be pressing some more coasters. So 385, it goes up in 5-minute increments. Okay, 385. And then I just press that again and it's set. Now, if you need to change this from Fahrenheit to Celsius, if you work in Celsius, you just press that down, hold it for a second, and it changes to Celsius. But I work in Fahrenheit, so I'm gonna change mine back. You can see it's heating up already. Then if you want to change your time, which I do, I need to change my time to 190. I know that's a lot, isn't it? But this will go up all the way to 999. Say 190, and then I just set it. And when everything heats up to the degree that I have set, it will give me 3 beeps and let me know that it's ready to go. While it's heating up, I also wanted to show you that it has the leveling knobs on the bottom. I think you can see those. If you set it on a surface that's unlevel, you can level it just by turning these knobs on the bottom. So we have our coasters here. These are ceramic 4x4 coasters. I've also got my prints. These are sublimation, printed on my sublimation printer, and I've just cut them, and I've left a little bit on the sides just so when I lay this down I'll have something to tape by. So I want to have a little bit of extra room on each side in order to be able to tape this to the back, because you don't want to put tape up here. If you do, you're going to lose part of your image. So I'm going to tape these on real quick and we'll get started. Yeah, I have all of mine taped up with heat resistant tape. I'm going to swing the arm out of the way. Now I am going to put a blowout paper on the bottom here, because when you're working with sublimation, it does turn into a gas, and so sometimes it can have a blowout on your surface, and you don't want that. You don't want to mess up your surface. I also put one on the top. Even though I put a heat mat on the top, I also put one on the top. So we've got those down. Then I'm going to put another blowout paper on the top, and I just use the paper that I get from Amazon. If you want to know what kind it is, you can just drop me a line and I'll let you know. It's really cheap, inexpensive. All right, we are going to press this down I've got it on medium pressure. It doesn't start automatically. It's a manual. But in order for it to start, you just hold that time button down until you hear it beep, one beep, and it'll start counting down. We're getting down to the end. And you see it went back to 0 and it's beeping. It tells me it is finished. Now I'm gonna swing this pretty slowly, even though it may pull off some of my, no it didn't. Sometimes it will pull off some of your paper if you don't have it taped good. I'm gonna let this cool because these are so hot. You do not want to touch these right now. Remember, they are ceramic. So, and also letting them cool helps your image set in better and you don't get that ghosting. So I'm gonna let this cool down and then we will come back and I'll show you what we have. Our tiles are cool, so we're gonna see what we made. Oh, that's pretty, look at that. I think that turned out great. All right, there's number 2, there's number 3. And these will go to my daughter, of course, because she's got her whole house already decorated for fall. And there is the last one. And those turned out great, I think. Absolutely beautiful. All right, now we are going to do a shirt. Now for the shirt, turn it back on. It needs 300 temperature, 10 to 12 minutes. Of course, you know we can't set 12 minutes, so we're gonna do 300. Oops. All right, there's 300. And then I'm gonna set it to 10 minutes. So we're gonna let that heat up a little bit. I have a transfer here, and this is called DTF. I can't print these myself because I don't have a DTF printer, but I purchased these from a company down in Florida. This is direct to fabric transfer. They will transfer on cotton, polyester, whatever you might have, and whatever color you might have. So it's a little bit better than sublimation because sublimation will only basically go on polyester or 85% polyester, and it's really good just for white or off-white fabrics. This goes on any color. Now I got that one kind of big. I probably got it a little bit too big, but I have a very big shirt too. Now I'm gonna press the shirt first, and that's just gonna get any moisture out of the shirt that might be in there. So we're gonna lay that on there. Okay, it's ready. It beeped 3 times. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is just press the moisture out of my shirt. So I'm not even gonna use a blowout mat or anything because I'm just pressing the moisture out, and I'm not gonna start my timer. I'm just gonna kind of count 5 seconds. So that should be enough to get the moisture out. Turn it. And you can see it pressed it nice and flat, and there's no moisture in that place where I'm gonna put it. Now, what I'm gonna do, and I do my shirts this way, a lot of people don't, and that's fine. If you don't, you don't have to. I do mine this way because I like to get my images centered really well. So I fold my shirt in the middle, and then I press it again because I want to have that little crease down the middle so I can put my image centered. Again, about 5 seconds. Doesn't take long. And I'm not used to being able to slide that out of the way, so I'm having to get used to that. Okay, now you can see that I have my little crease down the middle. That shows me that's the center of my shirt. So I'm laying my shirt on there with the crease pretty close to the middle. Now I have also creased the top and the bottom of this just in the center part. Hopefully that's pretty close to center. So now I'm just laying this down and lining up my little crease on here with the crease on my shirt. And that should get it straight. I know it looks crooked on the press, but that's just because I have my shirt crooked. These you press face up And you do put a blowout sheet on there. We're going to lay that on top. Then we'll swing this back around and press it down. It says medium pressure. I'm going to hold that button down and it'll start counting. All right, it beeped, so I think it's finished. You can hot peel this or you can cold peel it. I'm going to cold peel it because I have better results. So I'm going to let that cool down and then we'll peel it off. Okay, this is cooled, so we're going to peel this off. It's off very, very easy. And then you have to do a post press for 5 seconds. So I'm going to put a carrier sheet on. I'm going to set my time for 5. And we'll pull this back around. And there it goes. And it is finished. And I'll show you my shirt. You see that? I've survived too many storms to be bothered by raindrops. All right, guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Htvront, for sending me this heat press. I am going to enjoy it. We will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.